Well, good morning, fellow zombies. Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? It's another glorious day in the United States of going hell in a handbasket. 8:54 in the morning, West Coast time. It's the 17th of December, 2025. We return to Roseman, California. The Diary of a Griever named John Weaver, which is me. We have problems like crazy. I know I've been screwing over the names left and right. My head and his brain are not working too well. Especially the name of the chief of staff. Wiley, I could just call her by her last name. So Wiley, or Wiles, or however she pronounces the damn thing, gave her knowledge to Vanity Fair, who turned it on her ass. And she's stressing over that. Meanwhile, what I'm hearing from the press corps, they're buying a hook, ladder, and suckered, brought in for fish and filleting. Drug interdiction, my ass. It ain't drug interdiction. You guys keep forgetting things. We got a mobster play here. Guy wants to be Caesar. Even Caesar was a big ass mobster when he was trying to get Rome going, not to mention every other damn Caesar in there. You had your sanity, you had your Netter Chamber 40 lower caste, but you had the Roman Senate for the upper caste, who actually had money and title and land. And right now, in our current time, House of Representatives and Senate represents both of them. Screw the lower guy, we're getting our ass kicked. Only the Trump matters because he's the Caesar, he's the mobster, he's whatever kind of title you can put on his asshole anyway. And his lieutenants are the ones running things and whipping people all around. You either be loyal or you're going to be axed because they're fanatics. It's not just a cult, it's pure fanaticism. We have gotten ourselves into a regime. We have gotten ourselves into a Reich. And we got a Fuhrer that we elected into office, much like Germany had. And the Führer of the United States wants everything. Power, fealty, respect, command, fear, terror, territory. If I looked at it as a mob boss situation, I'd say, screw this alcoholism crap that got thrown in here. He's doing the mobster rule, and he's also doing an empire. I mean, he's trying to be like every other damn tyrant out there. Lie to his constituents and lie to his public left and right. He's got Hegseth keeping all the evidence. He's probably destroying the evidence too. So the public will never see just how fucked up we really got. And Hegseth is on a power trip. He didn't drink the Kool-Aid. He had it infused into his veins. So currently, this is what we have going, guys. We have all these fanaticisms and fanatics out there. 100 of them or more. Maybe hundreds. Who knows? They want to get into the tailcoats. Actually, coattails of Trump. They think he's the power. Because the way he kept talking and rattling things off. But the stronger fanaticisms are the lieutenants. And they want it. And they want more of it. From a country that went from democracy into a regime. And now we've become a terror for everybody. Economically, militarily wise. Just what? He can compete with Putin, or with Xi, or with Kim, or with Durno. Going after the Venezuelans and prove that he is the Trump. He's going to make sure that his name and legacy are going to be written into his will, his way. Um, he's getting money printed. He's getting money printed with his seal of approval. They did this. They did this in Roman times. That the face of the empire, the face of the emperor, the face of the Caesar would always be shown to the public. Because this was the representation and the power of the empire. Trump's building it. The one thing he hadn't built upon is, are we going to be building a larger armada, bankrupting us left and right? No, he's not doing that. He's handing the money out and doling it out to anybody. He's not building up enough of the defense mechanism to where he's going to have a bigger, badder Navy out there, or a bigger, badder Army. And if he was, then that would mean either he's off his meds and he's going out to invade countries, which he still would. Right now, I don't know if he's just playing with toy boats in the water when he's taking a bath or not. Is he regressing to a childhood that he thinks this is all a fucking game? But apparently I think that probably it is. All the shit he's doing is a fucking game. Congress don't get it. Congress bought the shit. They think it's still drugs. Because that's what they kept hearing. So they're gonna buy it. Even the Democrats. Demo schmucks. Yeah, I'm saying that about my own party. You bought the Kool-Aid. You thought it was drugs. You thought it was oil. No, it's Trump playing in a sandbox where he wants things his way. The sandbox is the world. His corner of it is where we're at right now, guys. There had been rumors, there had been reports floating around the internet about some kind of MRI scan. Somebody said something about his brain rebooting. How do you reboot a brain? I don't buy that bullshit. I buy that he's got a deteriorating intelligence and memories and not quite sure what the hell he's saying or doing. Because all the crap I'm hearing out of his mouth is not conforming to reality. Now, I know back in the 20s and 30s we had the mob bosses that were actually not brain dead. They ruled by their emotions, they ruled by their passions. But the one thing I didn't suspect they will be is brain damaged. And Trump is. With all the actions and all the decisions he's been making, it's either toddler brain thinking or else he's really, truly digressing. I'm not a medical expert. I'm only going by what I see. But when it comes down for alcoholism, he says he hasn't drank, he never touched a drop. I believe him. But that doesn't dispel the fact that this guy is mentally losing it. And Wiley, the chief of staff, she stayed in the background. She stayed watching and maneuvering. They're all guilty of it. History will be judging us. We keep thinking that screaming and yelling and horns are going to be doing it. This son of a bitch is going to rear back one way. And he's going to do military force. He's going to do police force. He's going to force the rules and regulations to be broken. We're seeing the regime forming up. People saying that they're having an effect on it. When our midterms come up, and they come up in the favor of Trump, either we have been suckered, conned, like always, cheated, maybe. They'll say there's cheating. Yeah, he's saying that the cheating's been on the other side when he's been doing it all along. And if the Electoral College does prove that the Democrats actually did get a majority He's going to turn around and sue every damn state. He's going to gum this up in the politics. He's going to gum this up in the judicial. And if the judges are of Trump, do we really think we're going to trust these assholes? I'm saying it because I'm seeing it happen to my eyes. It's not that I'm doing a conspiracy theory. But the press and public don't know shit. 40s or 50s, they should have realized what history was like. They should have studied it a long time ago, but apparently they didn't. Roman Empire lasted for centuries. French Revolution only lasted for what? A few years. We've been fighting in America since we got our colonies. And the bitch of it is, we're still fighting. We're still fighting. How are we supposed to look at each other? How are we supposed to be dealing with each other? You tell me, because I sure as hell don't know anymore. I feel like we screwed things up so badly in our lifetime. I don't know what the hell we're going to be doing. And quite frankly, the other thing is, do we even care? Is there any caring left in this world? I don't know. I've got a lot of independents out there who want the fire still stoked. But the bitch of it is, I'm seeing this shit happening right now in my own lifetime. I don't know how the hell we're going to be able to get past it. That's my terrifying understanding. So, we'll see what happens, guys.